The Indiana Pacers defeated the New York Knicks 130 to 121 to win game 4 of this series. Now they're up 3-1 and they're in a position to clinch their first NBA finals since 2000, which was 25 years ago. So this is a big deal for the Indiana Pacers right now, but when it came to this game, I felt the Knicks regressed in this game in the sense that it looked like they had made some progress in figuring out the Pacers in game 3. They were able to play better defense against the Pacers where, for example, the Pacers shot only I think 20% from the field. Now it's 25% from 3 the last game. This game, the Pacers shot lights out from 3. They shot above 40%, which was 40.6%. They shot 40.6% from the field from 3. So their defense guarding the 3 in this game was terrible. It's like they just completely regressed from whatever progress they made the last game. They weren't good at switching on the threes. The defense intensity wasn't there that I saw last game. The Pacers imposed their will on the Knicks in this game by making it into a fast-paced game, which favors them. The Knicks, the other game, had figured out how to make it a half-court game, which favors the Knicks. But in this game, they went back to what it was the first 2 games, a fast-paced game, and that type of game does not favor the Knicks. I would also say the other big thing in this game was the Knicks had 17 turnovers, which is a lot of turnovers. And the Pacers limited their turnovers again with only having 11. I've said this for a while that the Knicks have to stop turning over the ball. And if they don't do that, they're going to lose every time they face Indiana. The last game, I think they were a lot better. They had only 13 or 12. And this game, it's like they took another regression back to the first 2 games when they were turning over the ball a lot. So if you're a Knicks fan, that's definitely disappointing. So that was huge. But I didn't think Indiana's defense was all that great. The Knicks shot 46% overall from the field, 42.9 from 3. It's just that they were great at forcing turnovers, which was big, and they shot lights out from 3. That's really what won them this game when you look at it. Even the rebounding battle, the Knicks won. So this is just another head scratcher for the Knicks. But what I keep pounding on the Knicks is that they've got to defend the 3-point line better. If they don't do that, and if they keep turning the ball over, they're going to lose this series. Obviously, they're on the verge of it now, but for them to have any chance to get back in this, they have to make a commitment to having less turnovers, great 3-point defense, and that's the only way they can win this series. I would say another bad thing for the Knicks in this game is Karl Anthony Towns had a severe collision with Neesmith in which he was pushed in the back by Miles Turner. I thought that was a dirty play by Miles Turner when he shoved Cat in the back and he then collided his knee with Neesmith's knee. And he was in a lot of pain. He did manage to finish the game. But if you're a Knicks fan, you got to be concerned about it's nothing major and it was just a bruise. That's what you're hoping for if you're a Knicks fan, but I thought that was a big deal towards the end. Now, when you look at Indiana, Haliburton and Pascal Siakam both dominated this game. They combined for 62 points. Haliburton had a historical game. This was the first game in NBA playoff history where a player had 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 15 assists, 4 steals, and 0 turnovers. It had never happened before in NBA history. So that's how great this overall game by Haliburton was. He controlled the whole entire pace of this game, and he's the reason why his team won. He got them to playing a run and gun game, and it favored them. He was great on both ends of the court. He was definitely the player of the game. I would say Siakam was also great as a second guy for the Pacers, getting 30 points on 11 of 21 shooting. That's slightly above 50%. And he hit some dagger threes in this game. He was 3 of 4 from 3. The other guy that was really big for the Pacers was Mathurin, who scored 20 points off their bench, and I thought he was huge because he allowed the Pacers to win the battle of the benches with the Knicks. That his 20 points were crucial, and I don't think they win without it. So he was really big in this game for them. And now the Knicks are in a terrible situation in which they have to win now 3 straight games against Indiana. It will be interesting to see if they can win game 5 at the Garden. I hope Cat's healthy. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I like to see the series go the distance because as a neutral fan, I think both these series have been a bummer in the sense that they're going to be ending quickly if things go as they have been progressing. So hopefully the Knicks can win game 5, but I think they're going to need Cat healthy to play in that game. And, if they can win game 5, then game 6 will be very, very interesting because I think that puts the pressure back on the Pacers again. So I'm hoping somehow, some way the Knicks can get game 5, but it doesn't look good because this is the third game out of 4 games in which the Knicks were not able to control the tempo of the game. The Indiana was able to play their fast-paced game. Knicks can't play their half-court game against them. They weren't able to do so. They weren't able to defend the three-point line, and they got a lot of turnovers. With all 3 of these things in play, they're not going to win another game in the series unless they take care of these 3 categories I mentioned. Will they do it? I'm not so sure. Hopefully they're able to do it, but if they can't, they're going to get eliminated in the Garden. So we'll see what happens.